Okay, hi, I'm here with Karen Gotimer
How are you?
and Ginger Seeley.
Hello.
Hi, congratulations to you and to you.
Thank you.
You because you're a mom, right?
Yes, I didn't ride. I flew, and that's the mode that I'll stick with.
Okay, but you had how many? You had two sons involved?
I had two sons involved. My younger son, Greg, actually did the trip last year with Hopkins, and he decided that it was a once-in-a-lifetime experience that you should do twice. So he came to do it again. And my older son, Andrew, through some machinations that Greg got him involved with, became one of the support van drivers and also the videographer, as you know, since Andrew is a good news person.
Yes, he sure the heck is. So we're very fortunate because this all has worked out, because now the proof is in the beach here in San Francisco. So tell us, how are you involved?
I'm involved because I'm a member of WordWise, an employee of WordWise, and WordWise supports the 4K. Is one of the sponsors for the 4K.
WordWise.
WordWise is a company.
Yes, does what?
Publishing company, publishing support company, and Karen and her partner are the owners of WordWise, and I work for WordWise.
Okay, and what kinds of things do you do?
We work for the major publishers who do K-12 textbooks, basically. So most of the kids who are in school are using books that we probably have one way or another worked on. But we work with the publishers to help them do writing, editing, and production of the textbooks.
So in essence, Jen, in the process of a business situation, you like to give back.
Well, we got involved with this because the way that WordWise functions is that we have people all over the United States who work for us. In fact, we've not actually seen many of the people who've been working for us for 15 years. And when my son Greg started to do this trip last year, besides the fact that it was an excellent cause and we wanted to support Greg and the other very fine young people who were doing this, we thought this was a really good fit for the way that we work, because we know people across the United States, and this whole idea of spreading awareness is, throughout the country dovetailed with that notion. So we emailed all the people who work with us, and we got a lot of support, moral support, financial support from people across the country. And actually Greg got the opportunity to meet some people who work with us who I've never met, because they met up with the 4K across the country. So it was a really nice experience.
That's wonderful. How does a mom feel, though, when their son, because since now Greg has been out and really riding, I mean, the first time, what's your thought? This is a long trip, and he's an athletic guy, though, already, I believe.
Yes, he is. He's a baseball player and an athlete, and he first ran the idea by me one day. We were out in the car the year before he did the trip last year, and I said, go for it. I said, it's not the kind of opportunity that you'll get that often, and it certainly is a good cause. And then, of course, when they're riding, you say, God, they're hanging off the side of a cliff and they're falling down, and there's tornadoes coming. So it's not a bicycle ride in the park. It's a dangerous trip, and as a parent, you have some concerns, but you have to put those aside and look at the positive aspects, which are many.
I think our interview with Greg was on a hill, and it was very windy, and we could hardly hear him, if I recollect.
Yeah. Well, this year was a lot dicier than last year because they had bad weather and tornadoes, and Greg fortunately told me afterwards that he rode out a tornado in someone's basement somewhere in the Plain States. But
oh wow!
So they had some adventures in weather.
And then with all the fires here in the West Coast, just breathing was a test at times, but they made it through.
Well, also altitude. We just made a show in Vail, Colorado, and I'll be frank, I was like one of the first times I was really scared. I couldn't breathe. And they going up a lot of mountains, and they're physically doing more than I was just having a camera and interviewing people.
Absolutely.
I'm saying, and they're a lot younger than I am, but
well,
it's still either way, I guess, you have to really be in good condition.
Yeah, you do. It surprises me that the people who sign up for this trip, I think many of them are athletes, but not a lot of them really are bikers. I mean, Greg had probably not been on a bike for 7 years before he did this trip last year, and they do some training, but certainly don't have that much time. And the first week to 10 days is very challenging, I think, because they hit the mountains in Pennsylvania in day 2 or 3, and I think that's where some people think, what did I get myself into? But Greg said by the end of the first week, there isn't anyone who's not able to complete the day. So it's surprising, but they are younger than we are.
Well, I remember when I drove cross country, I said I was going up some of these mountains wondering what I'm doing in the car.
Right, exactly.
Alone. All right, well, congratulations.
Thank you very
to
much.
both, and great for support. And I'm very lucky. I want to thank you for your son, Andrew, because Good News
Yes.
loves him. And,
Well, we love him too, so
I'm
good.
sure, and he was able to capture all these moments. They have inner circles, they have gatherings
Yes.
together.
Yes.
I know in Baltimore, it's just a sensitive group of very mature, young people.
There is a lot that goes on during the trip. It's not just a ride. They have a lot of experiences with people who have good and bad stories about their encounters with cancer, and they do a lot of things, and they really get an opportunity to get a taste of various sides of life. So it's a great trip for a lot of reasons.
Yeah, very, very wonderful representation of the youth of the world.
Yes.
Fantastic.
The camaraderie is amazing. A lot of the alumni, the 4K alumni from last year were here. People that Greg rode with last year were here this year to welcome them and to join them. And the camaraderie that they feel for one another is very strong. It's very special.
All right, well, and we all know cancer needs as much research as possible. Johns Hopkins is world renowned for those kinds of things. Sidney Kimmel Center, and it's just a lot of good things going on down there.
Yes, and thanks to you too for helping with the coverage of this event, and the more people who know about it, the better.
Okay, well, once again, it's a pleasure and honor. Thank you for Andrew coming out. Thank you, Austin, for coming and being part of this as well. And all right, San Francisco, the finale. Thanks.
Thank
No,
you.
not finale. Till the next time.
Right.
Till the next time.